Okay, hey guys. Just wanted to record a quick demo to show you what's to come with Valley. Um, so yeah, we can just jump right in. So here we'll build a demo account. Very simple onboarding process here for you to connect your LinkedIn accounts. And we also ask a couple questions so we can generate the best personalized messages that we can. So we'll start off here with our goals in terms of what you're trying to do: sell a service, recruit talent, book appointments. Right now, we're only focusing on selling a service. In the future, we'll have some other options for you guys. But yeah, we also ask questions in terms of who you're selling to and your value proposition. Because again, the goal here is for us to totally throw away the templates. So you'll never see a squiggly line with first name and company name again, in favor of hyper personalized messaging for each individual. We also ask for your FAQs, so we could handle the question and answering process after a prospect responds. And then, of course, your Calendly, so we can actually book prospects on your calendar for you without any intervention from a salesperson. So here we have the Valley dashboard. And again, we'll just create a quick demo account. You can see that a LinkedIn is connected, and we can create a campaign. So campaign creation process is very simple. You'll name your campaign. Right now, we just support LinkedIn messaging and InMail. In about 3 weeks, we'll have email functionality for you as well. But we can just create a messaging campaign here, and we also support 2 types of audiences. So basic search URLs and sales navigator URLs. In the future, in about 2 weeks, we're going to have CSV built as well. So if you have prospect lists that you're building on Apollo or Seamless or ZoomInfo, you can just import them directly into Valley. And on the roadmap in the next few months is actually building our own prospecting tool. So yeah, you'll have about 340 million different data points to search through and build your audiences directly on our platform. So let's run into Sales Nav URL. This is where you paste your link. Let's say we have an audience of about 5,000 CEOs and CROs of sales companies with over 50 employees. And that's the audience that we're using for this campaign. We can then set our limits for the number of messages we're sending per day. And then, of course, basic limits like time and days of the week. From there, we can select the goal. Again, self-service, recruiting talent, and booking appointments is coming. But yeah, sell your service is really going to get that booking appointment functionality in for now. So here we can launch the campaign, and you're brought to the campaign screen. So since this is a demo, the prospects have already fetched, but in live time, it'll take about 20 to 30 minutes for all the prospects to fetch, depending on the campaign size. And so here, this is going to be our CEO campaign. The prospects have been extracted. We can jump in to begin playing the campaign. So here we have a confirmed campaign screen. And so this is going to be an example of one of the prospects that's in the campaign that you just uploaded. And we have different data points like their about section, years of experience, recommendations, recent Substack blogs, Medium articles, recent LinkedIn posts, stuff like that. So you can see where we're actually pulling the data from to generate the messaging. And here's an example of the messaging that we've generated for this individual, just so you can see the tone and the text that we're going to be sending on your behalf. From there, we can jump inside the campaign. So ideally, you would have uploaded about 3,000 to 5,000 prospects, and so you can view any of them inside of the campaign. So we can click one here, and we can see again the data that we pulled about this prospect, and then also the messaging that we've generated on your behalf. So at any point, you can edit these messages. You can change your follow-up cadence, and or I guess the sequence cadence rather. And we also have a process called Human in the Loop AI, which means that no messages, whether they are connection messages or response messages, will be sent without being reviewed by somebody on our team. But of course, you have the ability to review these and approve them yourself. So from there, we can head back to the campaign screen and take a look at the inbox. So like I said, one of our biggest value propositions is that we are hyper-personalizing each message that's being sent out on your behalf. But we're also doing inbox management, right? So we're managing responses, communicating and nurturing the prospect, and getting them to a point where they'll book a meeting. And we also handle the scheduling process as well. So let's hop into the inbox. and take a look at an example prospect named William White. So here we have a message that we sent, and right now we're in the all section of the inbox. So here's a message that we sent. Hey, William, I read your recent post about the advantages of using GPT-3 in sales prospecting. We're building a GPT-3 SDR. Would love to get your feedback if you have some time to chat. And so right now we are waiting for a response. And once William responds, you'll see that response is ready. So, hey, Zay, thanks for reaching out. What's the cost related with your software? So now you have two options, right? You can either generate a response using Valley with this generate button, or you can set the entire campaign to autopilot, which means it will manage responses, answering questions, and scheduling meetings without any input from yourself. So let's set this to autopilot and see, okay, great. So Valley's now generated a message saying we're about $500 a month per seat, but the cost goes down with scale. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'd be happy to help. And so Valley was able to pull this answer directly from our FAQs. Was able to read our website, and we also pasted that in the FAQ section in the onboarding. So I'll pull that answer directly from there, understood that was the question being asked, and generated the perfect answer just like a regular SDR or sales rep would produce. So we can go ahead and send that message. Valley would do this automatically. And we can go to the response sent tab. So this would be moved to response sent. We have these different tabs so you can see where conversations are in the pipeline from initial message sent to all the way through to scheduled meeting. And now in the autopilot functionality, as soon as William or any prospect has responded, Valley will be able to take care of the next steps in that process. So now that William has responded, you'll see this message will be moved to the response ready tab, and Valley has already sent the Calendly link as it has recognized the intent that William wants to book a meeting. And since it was on autopilot, the message went out almost immediately. And now we can see that the prospect has booked the meeting. It has been moved to the scheduled meeting tab of Valley. And so here we have a little analytics of the conversation. So you can see just this gamified view of how many messages did it take, was it set to autopilot, and when the message or when the meeting was scheduled for. And yeah, Valley took care of that entire process from the initial personalized message all the way through to managing responses, the Q&A, nurturing the lead through the follow-up process, and scheduling the meeting on our user's behalf. So that is what's to come with Valley. Of course, you've got your home dashboard here where you can see some analytics in terms of the sentiment analysis. So the general type of responses that you're getting, are they positive? Are they negative? Are they generally indifferent? Your open rates, response rates, and connection rates will also be present for you to view. But that's a brief demo of the Valley platform. Just wanted to show you what's to come, and hopefully I can get some of your feedback, and looking forward to a paid pilot soon. Thank you for watching.